That's what we just read, all right? We read John chapter 10, John chapter 11, all right? In chapter 10, Jesus was performing miracles, and Jews did not like it, so they started to call him a demon, right? Remember that? They said he was a demon because he was performing miracles. But some of them Jews was like, now ain't no demon gonna be able to cast out other demons, and ain't no demon gonna be able to make blind people see if he a demon, right? Right. So then we get on to chapter 11, right? We're going to skip a little things and go to chapter 11. We got on to chapter 11, right? And this is when Martha and Mary's brother Lazarus, right? He had passed away. Now, Jesus, he was very cool with Lazarus, right? He didn't want Lazarus to be gone for 4 days, but God do this thing where he want to show you who he is, so he make things happen for a purpose, right? So, Lazarus had been dead for 4 days. Now, Jesus was tucked away a little bit because the people was already starting to stone him because they didn't believe. Remember, they thought he was a demon. So, the word got spreaded that Lazarus was dead. So Jesus was like, all right, let's go on back over there because I need to do something. I need to wake Lazarus up so the people could believe, right? So them same Jews, look, drop. Them same Jews that was in chapter 10 that did not believe that Jesus was the Son of God came over to chapter 11 when Lazarus was dead. That was over there at Martha and Mary's house. So when Jesus got there, he told Mary to meet him at a certain spot. So Mary jumped up. See, one thing about Mary, I liked how as soon as they said Jesus want to meet, she jumped up quick. See, that's what we need. We need swift obedience. When Jesus say, I need to meet you here, I need to meet you there, we need to get on up, right? So anyways, Mary went over there to meet Jesus, right? And them Jews had came because they thought she was going to Lazarus' tombstone to weep, but she was going to meet Jesus, right? So when Mary seen Jesus, she dropped to her feet and said, Jesus, if you was there, my brother would have never died. So them Jews started to chatter. You know, they get to chattering about Jesus. They said, if he can heal a blind man, why couldn't he stop Lazarus' death? Demon. They keep thinking he a demon. So Jesus, Mary, and the Jews gone over to where Lazarus is buried at. Jesus is weeping. He's sad too because Lazarus, his dog, Lazarus, his homie, right? So Jesus talked to God, and he talked to God like, God, I know you hear me. You always